Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. There are some moments that are so unbelievable that if you were able to retell the story, people would think that you're making it up. Luckily, we've collected some excellent footage of truly breathtaking moments for you to view. Just keep watching to have your mind blown. Number 12. Technology problems. Starting us off today in our countdown of amazing moments caught on camera is this impressive drone footage. The footage at first appears to be uneventful. However, you'll soon realize that the drone is not flying or gliding. It's falling as it's run out of battery power. You can see the owner of the drone running across the bridge and into the water to try and save it. But will he get there on time? As the drone falls closer, it films its owner now swimming quickly to try and reach it. Just at the last minute, he reaches out and manages to grab it before it's fully submerged. That was a close one. Number 11. We have liftoff. Number 11 in our countdown is probably one of the scariest videos on our list. We don't understand how this man did it. Standing in front of a military jet that's taking off seems like it would be a suicide wish, but not for this man with nerves of steel. We can see the jet taking off with such force that it knocks over the cameraman, but the brave airman is left standing strong and celebrates his achievement by punching into the air. We're sure there are other ways to feel a sense of achievement without putting your life in danger. Number 10. Love through barricades. In the current climate of political division and a focus on Trump's border wall, you wouldn't believe this video unless you saw it. American architect Ronald Rayl led a project which placed bright pink seesaws along a length of the divisive wall at the US-Mexico border. His goal was to fill people's lives with joy and excitement while fostering a sense of community and togetherness. Children and families from both sides enjoyed playing together, and even the border guards and Mexican soldiers did not seem to have a problem with it. Perhaps every issue that countries don't agree on should be solved with playground equipment. It might end up making the world a better place. Number 9. Extreme snowboarding. When we think about the perfect conditions for snowboarding, we think of empty mountains with soft and fluffy snow. This video, however, gives us an example of snowboarding that's a little more dangerous. You can see that the snowboarder is slaloming at speed down a mountain that's covered in tall trees. At one point, one of the trees is curved over due to the weight of the snow, and he has to duck low to fit underneath it and avoid an accident. This type of snowboarding takes both a high level of skill and a high level of bravery. Number 8. Can you ski with no snow? Another video linked to winter sports comes in at number 8, but there's a big difference between this video and the last one. There's a distinct lack of snow. But this avid skier does not let it stop him, as we see not one, but 2 skiers racing down the side of a woody hill. Clearly, they're using the slippery, wet leaves to help them down the hill, but we wonder what made them think of doing this in the first place. Number 7. Performing elephants. It's not uncommon to see trained animals showing off their tricks online, but usually, owners are training animals such as cats or dogs. This video takes animal training to a whole new level, as it shows acrobat Rene Castley performing stunts with his very own African elephants. He owns not 1, not 2, but 5 of these beautiful creatures, and has taught them to do impressive tricks, such as spinning hoops on their trunks, juggling, and throwing basketballs. How impressive! This is not easy, however, as these giant animals grow up to 10 feet tall and are known as some of the world's most dangerous animals. But Castley has worked with them all his life, having grown up with them as a part of Hungary's national circus. As you can imagine, the video has received some criticism in recent years due to the circus, as many animal rights activists do not believe in using animals in performances, claiming that it's animal cruelty. Number 6. It's raining fish! We've all heard the phrase, "it's raining cats and dogs," but know that it's just a phrase rather than actual animals raining from the sky. However, this footage shows us that, unbelievably, animals can fall from the sky, as these Sri Lankans had live fish raining down on them. Obviously, they collected some to take home and make a tasty meal, but were they not more concerned about where they came from? Apparently, these happen in areas where winds whirl over bodies of water, and this creates a vacuum that sucks up the fish and blows them inland before dropping them on unsuspecting members of the public. Although it's rare, this video proves that it can happen. Number 5. Rocks floating in the air. This stone, which is located in Al-Asa, eastern Saudi Arabia, made the headlines as people believed that it was floating in the air. As you can see from the video, there's space underneath the stone which makes it look like it's flying, which is especially impressive when you realize the sheer weight of the rock. In reality, however, the rock is connected to the ground by tiny pillar-like feet that support the weight of the rock despite only having a tiny surface area. These little feet cannot be seen unless you're right up close to the rock. So, many pictures and videos on the internet that are taken from further away make it look like it's levitating. Number 4. Wrong place, wrong time. Baseball in general seems like a pretty safe sport. Although we've seen baseball players being hit by the ball, the ones at direct risk wear helmets to protect their face. This video, however, proves that there's such a thing as wrong place, wrong time. The pitcher in this game uses all of his energy to throw the ball towards the batter. However, before it reaches the baseball bat, an innocent bird gets in the way, and we just see feathers flying everywhere. It looks like it isn't a happy ending for this bird either, as it lands and lies on the ground. It's unlikely to survive a ball traveling at this speed. The poor little thing. Number 3. Not your average game of fetch. In the isolated depths of the Arctic Ocean, South Africa's Gemini craftboard stumbles upon a rare sight. They discover a beautiful white beluga whale that wants to make friends with the crew on board. One of the crew members picks up a rugby ball from the deck of the boat and throws it far into the ocean towards the picturesque white ice caps in the distance. The beluga immediately submerges itself in the water and swims towards the rugby ball, picking it up with its mouth and then swimming back to the boat to return it to the crew members. This is amazing! It's like the most fantastic game of fetch that we've ever seen. Dogs have to be trained for hours to do this, but this beluga whale does it with no training. How talented! And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by one of our subscribers. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image that you come across, just send it on over to us. Who knows, we might even feature it in one of our videos. Number 2. Secret Spray Painter. Our subscriber picture comes from a clip taken from a train station, where a badly behaved girl is caught on camera, and she knows it. It looks like she's aware of the camera from the start, but this doesn't stop her. She goes up behind this unsuspecting commuter and uses his long trench coat as a canvas for her rather explicit artwork. The man is totally oblivious as she spray paints the entire length of his jacket, and she clearly finds this amusing as she throws her head back laughing before grabbing her skateboard and running off. Number 1. Caught red-handed. No countdown of people caught on camera would be complete without a good old police camera video. The police in this footage have been called out to a robbery that's happening at a local Costco store. The video starts when they're on scene and have identified the car and potential getaway driver, stopping the escape in its tracks. But they're not done yet. The cops receive information that the suspects inside the store are going to try and leave quickly through the emergency exit. So, they surround the doors, waiting for them to burst through. The suspects come out of the doors carrying lots of boxes that they've shoplifted, only to be caught red-handed and arrested immediately. We'd love to see a defense lawyer try and argue this case in a courtroom. Well, that concludes our list of events that, if they weren't caught on camera, no one would believe. Let us know in the comment section below which one of these you found the most amazing and why. Have you ever caught a moment on camera that was equally as brilliant? As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell icon.